Howdy. Once again, mountain water. Like there's water pouring out of the mountains, and most mountains are created, after all, electrically. White rivers. There are many examples on Earth's surface about the white rivers. It has to do, I think, something with the pH, calcium, and these kind of things. It also has to do with heat coming from the interior of Earth, of how it is possible that it's coming from the inner Earth. How does it maintain its heat and stuff like that. And also petrified springs. This is an example from the Alps in Europe. It has similarities with the Yellowstone National Park in America, which is a volcano. So now let's check out something I just stumbled across some time ago. Science alert. There is a lost city deep in the ocean, and it's unlike anything we've ever seen. January 27th. Underwater terrain of the lost city hydrothermal fields. Close to the summit of an underwater mountain, west of the mid-Atlantic ridge, a jagged landscape of towers rise from the gloom. Their creamy carbonate walls and columns appear ghostly blue in the light of a remotely operated vehicle sent to explore. The range in height from tiny stacks the size of toadstools to a grand monolith standing 60 meters, nearly 200 feet tall. This is the lost city. A remotely operated vehicle shines a light on the spires of the lost city. Discovered by scientists in 2000, more than 700 meters beneath the surface. The lost city hydrothermal fields is the longest lived venting environment known in the ocean. Nothing else like it has ever been found. For at least 120,000 years, and maybe longer, the upthrusting mantle in this part of the world has reacted with seawater to puff hydrogen. I've been talking about hydrogen for those who've seen my elderly videos. Methane and other dissolved gases out into the ocean. In the cracks and crevices of the field's vents, hydrocarbons feed novel microbial communities even without the presence of oxygen. Check it out. Check it out, it's white. Strands of bacteria living on a calcite vent in the lost city. Calcium, white rivers, chimneys spewing gas as hot as 40 degrees are home to an abundance of snails and crustaceans. Larger animals such as crabs, shrimp, sea urchins, and eels are rare but still present. Despite the extreme nature of the environment, it appears to be teeming with life. And researchers think it's worth our attention and protection. While other hydrothermal fields like this one probably exist elsewhere in the world's oceans, this is the only one remotely operated vehicles have been able to find thus far. Because hydrocarbons are the building blocks of life, this leaves open the possibility that the life originated in a habitat just like this one, and not just on our planet. This is an example of a type of ecosystem that could be active on Enceladus or Europa right this second. Enceladus, or however you spell that. Microbiologist William Brazelton told the Smithsonian, in 2018, referring to the moons of Saturn and Jupiter. And maybe Mars in the past. Unlike underwater volcanic vents called black smokers, which have also been named as a possible first habitat, the Lost City's ecosystem doesn't depend on the heat of magma. Black smokers produced mostly iron and sulfur-rich minerals, whereas the Lost City's chimneys produce up to 100 times more hydrogen and methane. Yeah, I've been talking about hydrogen. The calcite vents of the Lost Cities are also much, much larger than black smokers, which suggests they've been active for longer. Or maybe the accretion happens just faster. Yeah, you can check it out. There are some links to that. I'm still digging through that. So that's just the article. And I won't read that more than the article. You can do your own research because I will leave a link below to this article. And if you're interested, you will find the stuff you're looking for. The tallest of the monoliths is named Poseidon, after the Greek god of the sea, and it stretches more than 60 meters high. Just northeast of the tower, meanwhile, is a cliffside with short bursts of activity. Researchers at the University of Washington describe the vents here as weeping with fluid to produce cluster of delicate multi-branched carbonate growths that extend outward like the fingers of upturned hands. Yeah, actually, it was really quiet before I started. Now he has to yell all the time. So forgive him for doing that. This is what he's supposed to do. Unfortunately, scientists aren't the only ones beckoned by that unusual terrain. In 2018, it was announced that Poland had won the rights to mine the deep sea around the Lost City. Where there are no precious resources to be dredged up in the actual thermal field itself, the destruction of the city's surroundings could have unintended consequences. There's videos and stuff, probably. Any plumes or discharge triggered by the mining could easily wash over the remarkable habitat, scientists warn. Some experts are therefore calling for the Lost City to be listed as a World Heritage Site to protect the natural wonder before it's too late. For tens of thousands of years, the Lost City has stood as a testament to the enduring force of life. It would be just like us to ruin it. Yeah, probably whatever bigger earthquake would make these structures crumble. But I think I leave it here. You can check the rest out of it. There is very much interesting stuff to be found about this if you just follow the links which are within the article, and the article is linked below the video. Thanks. Bye.